Hey world. On this session, I want to tell you a bit about my English history throughout high school and supposedly what I'm destined for. And this also leads back or references my other video of mentors and mentees and just I guess testing the waters of the world of who you meet and meeting them for certain reasons. So let me tell you that of course English is not my first fluent language. It's ESL for me technically because I'm Vietnamese, Chinese, and from there going through, I learned English in school with Asian language being that at home. So with that, I guess I've always been decent in English, especially the grammar part. The literature part, I was always much better at that, at interpreting the stories, the meaning, but it was just always the grammar and the writing and the syntax part that always got me. So with this one, I guess I just breezed through elementary and middle school as far as English, just going through. Never really got down to the basics, but going through, I guess, ever since 7th grade. Um, I think it was 7th year, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. It was pretty much my English grades would always fluctuate every other year. Like, I think in 7th, I got like an A. In 8th, I think it went down to like a C. In 9th, I got like a A. In 10th, it was somewhere in the B's and C's. In 11th, I got an A. And in 12th, I think I got an A for one of the semesters. And, and it really ties into my 10th and 12th year in high school as far as English and mentors and mentees. When I was in 10th grade, I had a teacher who was Miss Hardy, and I can tell you she's one of the most highly respectable people that I definitely admire. Um, even then being, I guess, was I 17, 18? No. Roughly in the 16, 17, 18. Well, more like 16, 17, because I think I was like 19 by the time I got out of, because due to my birthday and school year, etc. But with then, one look at this woman, or just experiencing like her class throughout like that year, it was just ongoing throughout the year, but within the first class period or first few weeks and months, I could just tell that this woman was radiating and brimming with knowledge. And she just had this aristocratic type of feel, that the aura that is like she was a woman that commanded respect and dignity. I mean, there was no way that you could really disrespect her, because that's just the presence that she had. And I guess during that time, English going through, it was, I was struggling, but at the same time, I could get by. And it was just that throughout that entire semester, I'll just say that I was really inspired, and I was determined to have this woman again before I leave high school for my 12th year, because she basically only taught 10 and 12th. And with the chances of having her again for 12th grade English, was kind of half and half. The only sure way to have her was to take AP English. And even though my English is not the best, I signed up for it anyways because I wanted to have class with that woman. And it, I mean, the class started out with like more people, but probably by the time the first 6 weeks was over, I'd probably say maybe 5 to 10 people dropped out of the class because it was intense, especially with her. And we had our three main projects: a poetry, a short story drama, and a senior project. But just, and I mean, all of the essays that I would write in the English projects for that woman, she would make me print it out because she couldn't read my handwriting. And I'll say that I thought there were other people's handwriting that was worse than mine, but she could read theirs, but she couldn't read mine. I guess mine was just more scripted and curvy and slanted, or wickedly slanted, that I guess she didn't want to try hard enough to read. But when we always pair for projects, I guess no one wanted to pair with me because like I wasn't the smartest one as far as English goes. So Miss Hardy would pair up with me because she goes, I know you need the most help, Kim, so that's why I'm pairing out with you. But I will say that she was always very strict and very stern with me. I mean, I can tell you a story of we had to do like a short story to explicate the short story or poem of our choice. And I chose The Lottery by Shirley Jackson, I believe. And I think we were working on that, and we were just going through one by one on that. I'm over there trying to, I guess, explicate to the best of my knowledge for that thing. I go up there, sit by her desk for a one-on-one session, and let me tell you, that woman just tore me up. She got the red pen. I mean, she would sit there, and I mean, she tore me up so bad I was on the verge of tears. All right, I was about to cry because apparently I couldn't explicate or go through line by line and tell or define what each line meant for the author. Hell, I didn't think that the author actually meant that much in every single damn line that, this one happened to put in there. But of course she went through and she explained and explicated all of that, and at that time it was like, and of course, with each person doing their own reading and the person at the desk with her gets their time to be chewed out. I mean, it's like afterwards, other students in the class would go, Kim, or you okay? It's like, how could she do that? She's over there, she almost made you cry and stuff. And it's like, going back, and I remember saying, yeah, it was painful at the time, and she did, like I said, she tore me up with that story. But at the same time, I mean, I had nothing but utmost respect for her. And I mean, when there was something I didn't understand, I definitely go to her for her guidance. And I guess following that in our senior year and project and ending, I asked her, Miss Hardy, is there a reason why you're like always so more critical and tough of me? And she just blatantly goes, Kim, the reason that I'm tough on you is I know that you work hard and you try to do your best, and I'm aware of your ethics, and I see you destined for greatness. So that's why I'm being as tough as I am on you. And so with that, I mean, to this day, it's those words and her teaching that really stuck with me. And I still believe that that's the case. I mean, so with her and just instilling in me that, I am destined for greatness, whatever that may be, I currently don't feel that I've reached that greatness yet, so I'm still testing and finding what's out there, where I belong, what's the field for me, what I can do, and what greatness will become of that. So, but with that, I guess I just wanted to share a bit about my English history and one of the other great mentors in my life that I happened to encounter. So that was pretty much a shout out to my AP English teacher, Miss Hardy. So see you next time.